Welcome to Messy Christian Mamas. We are three Christian moms with a progressive mindset and loving hearts and minds. We are imperfect humans, but we're all loved in God's sight. At some point, we've all felt like the church and Christianity may not have been for us, but God isn't looking for perfection. He's just looking for you.
We are not experts in Christian theology, and we do not represent any particular Christian faith or church. We are simply here to be authentic, and we hope you join us on this journey.
Hello, and welcome back to Messy Christian Mamas. This is Kendra.
This is Kaylee.
And this is Ashley.
And today we are going to have kind of a chill episode where we just chat because we are back in school, or as parents, we're back in school. And as a teacher, Ashley is back in school.
Mm-hmm. I am.
Our kids are back in school and we're trying to figure out how to do the school year. We are not in the swing of things.
Before the storm.
It does feel like that.
Or it's the eye of the storm, because you have the whirlwind of like going back to school. Now things are like eerily calm. And then all the activities start.
They do.
In like the next week.
Yeah. I've been trying to talk JJ into doing parkour because he does it anyway.
Yeah,
sure.
That's very true.
Right. So we went and we visited just to watch a little class and just see what it was like. And he was like, no, I don't want to do it. And like while we were waiting, he was out there like climbing all over the car and climbing all over like an electric box, like on everything. I was like, JJ,
So you just don't want
like
it
you are doing parkour.
Right.
Right. But Sophie wants to start tumbling and she was all about it. So
I can see that.
The
She's
same
all,
gym.
she's
okay.
all
That's
elbows
cool.
and knees. So that
Yes.
makes sense.
I bet she'd be great at that. And JJ would be fantastic at parkour.
Yeah, he really
obviously.
would be. I saw like they had these little like cement cone things outside, and the other girls were trying to like climb up it, like struggling, and he just like jumps up and like one hand like grabs onto it and like holds on like King Kong. And I'm just like, JJ.
I will never forget the story you told me about him climbing the wall one day. And there was nothing on the wall for him to climb. He was just like a spider monkey, like attached to the wall.
Yeah.
Both him and Sophie can like go up a doorway. You know how they like put all four hands and like go up a doorway? They can both do that like all the way to the top.
Wow.
They're so weird.
That's impressive. That's impressive, though.
It is impressive.
Some pretty great athletic skill.
Right. And when we go to the library at Play Park, you know, they have those big, tall, like column things with the sunshades. They always want to take off their shoes so they can climb like all the way up to the top of the pole.
Oh, well, JJ did that.
We saw JJ do that once, and it scared
at
the
the
hell
one in Sonoya, because Charlie was at the very, very top, and he climbed up there, and she's like, this was a few years ago, so this is like even when he was even smaller,
Right.
And Charlie's at the very top, and he just climbs past her, and she's like, I don't think you're supposed to do that, buddy. And he tries to climb onto the sunshade, and then she's like, no, you're really not supposed to do that. Like, had to grab him by the foot and like pull him back.
I've seen him do that at the library park too.
They're so funny. It is funny to watch like the other adults, like the other parents, like around the play park, just being like, are they going to be okay?
I feel like Kendra and I are like
all the
that
time.
a lot around your kids, because Kendra and I have one, you have four,
Right.
and I feel like once you get past three, it's just like they'll be fine.
Right.
So, but Kendra and I will watch them, and we're just like, I mean, she does see that they're near traffic, right? We'll just, we're just gonna go stand there.
And
just in
honestly,
case.
my daughter climbing something of her own height is like already scary.
Yeah.
A million things
Charlie
really
managed
wouldn't
to-
have happened.
Charlie needed to twist her ankle stepping on a stair. So, I mean,
Yeah, so this is Olivia's first year in public school, and she's thriving so far. I feel like she is like living her best life. Brad and I were talking yesterday, all day long, from the time she woke up yesterday, a Monday, week 2 of school. She was so happy until the time she went to bed. She was in the best mood. I was like, Brad,
Yay.
when do you remember by the time she went to bed, her being in a good mood? Like, I don't remember how long ago that was, but she's just, I don't know. She's like been lonely for so many years, you know?
this was her choice to go back. So
This was her
I think she's
choice.
definitely owning her
Absolutely.
decision.
I was just advocating for her.
Yeah.
Papa
What's
Bear
funny-
was the one who was not ready to go.
It's not.
when I was kind of worried because she hadn't been in school for so long, I was like, is she going to like feel really uncomfortable, or is she going to be behind or anything? Like, no, none of that. Like, she just seems like,
Ashley has her in class.
yes. and she's
Ashley, tell us.
wonderful. Yeah, she's just great.
Yeah.
She just seems like really, really happy.
It's funny. Ellen, who we go to church with, told me that she homeschooled her kids and sent them to public school when they were in middle school as well. She said for them, it was almost like a novelty. Like, I'm in a
Right.
classroom, I can raise my hand and talk to people. What?
Oh my God, there's other children in here. It's so weird.
This is crazy.
I'm sitting at a desk. Guys,
Like,
do you see
an
this?
education theme
desk?
park.
The only thing is, though, I have to like try really hard not to show favoritism to Liv, you know, because I really consider she's like a niece. I'm just like, yeah, I have to be
Absolutely.
like, okay, you're a student, just a student.
See, Liv and I did not have that problem with her being my Sunday school.
She calls me Miss Ashley. That's the only thing.
Oh, wow.
That's hard.
That's funny.
You correct her?
Yeah.
No, it's
No, okay.
That is really tough when you know someone outside of school. It was always really tough for me whenever I got to know teachers like after I had them outside of school, not calling them like Mrs. Holland or
Sure.
Mrs. Smith or Mrs. You know, because I was, and they were like, you can just call me Marlene. And I'm like, but I can't
right.
because that's rude.
We pushed her to choose a fine art to be in and told her she has to be in choir or orchestra or band. And she wanted to be in something that had a piano. And I was like, none of those you can't play piano in any of the three of those. So you still have to pick one.
But actually, they do in chorus.
In chorus, she
Yes.
does, yes. But she finally decided to do chorus. And after a few days last week, I was like, so how do you feel? Are you enjoying it? She's like, yeah, they just feel like my people.
Of course they are. her people.
And then she said, but music tech, they feel even more like my people.
Yay.
Music tech kids,
Yeah.
and choir kids become theater kids, right? And Olivia is the theater.
Yeah, she is.
Theater kid. She's on the opposite end of the theater kid spectrum of Charlie. Charlie is also a theater kid. I feel like they're on opposite ends of the spectrum. Charlie's like Sharpay. That's what she reminds me of.
Absolutely.
Just that type
They're
of
different archetypes of theater
Oh,
kids
for
for sure.
Right.
I remember when Brad and I first moved to New York, one of my friends that I worked with, because we were both theater kids when we moved to New York. We were fresh out of working theater jobs. And one of my friends was like, he's so quiet. Like, how is it? And I'm like, have you not met any like actor types that are just so inside
That's
their
what I
feelings
thought
and like
about-
so quiet?
That's how I thought about Mark as well. Mark Smith,
Right.
a friend of the podcast, like because I knew him, you know, as Des and Zave's dad and boss of my sister, and he's always very like reserved and quiet at home and everything. So the first time I saw him in a theater production, I was like, who is this person? Like this is because Bethany is just larger than life all the time. His wife
Right.
is larger than life all the time. So I'm like, she's the same on stage and off, but he is a completely different person when like even when he's just stepping up as a director on the stage to say thank you. Like it's just this completely like other personality. It's so crazy.
That's
I love
funny.
that.
Well, Brad has been having a hard time, I will say, over the last week and change.
Poor-
That would be hard.
Poor
He has
Papa
really
Bear.
been. He's been having a hard time. He's been a little
Like,
depressed.
what do I do with my time?
He's been spending
Give
a
him a
lot of
hobby.
time at the church and told her, he's just like, because I'm home. I'm like, hey, you could talk to me, you know? You married me. I was here first.
We could be reconnecting as a couple. Just BT. We
Wink,
both
wink.
work at the same place.
And he's like, I just feel like, you know, my best friend's not around anymore.
Oh,
I
Which
mean,
is like,
but
I know,
harsh.
like, F you a little bit, but also, oh, that's really sweet.
Oh my gosh, we need to find him a hobby.
right.
It's a mixed bag on that one for sure. But
Liv's gonna find him a hobby. Liv's gonna be like, Dad, it's time for you to spread my wings and fly. I'm trying to keep you in the nest.
But I keep reminding him, like, look how happy she
Yeah.
is right now. Look how much she's
The first
enjoying
time
it.
she has a bad day, though,
I know,
coming home,
he's
Brad's
gonna
gonna
be
be like,
I
on
told
that
you.
like white on rice.
Yep.
He's gonna be like, oh, you didn't have you can just stay home. That's fine. You can just stay home tomorrow. You can go get yogurt. Like,
Yeah.
it would be totally fine.
I know. I'm just waiting for that because the day will come.
Right.
Obviously.
She's a middle schooler. I have those tastes.
Right.
So how are your kids adjusting?
Pretty good. I will say, like, it was pretty exhausting getting 4 kids up and going in school. Because now all 4 of them are in school. Lillian was in daycare last year. and Addison going to middle school. So just like learning the ropes for like new stuff for them and getting everybody situated. And then me also getting my classes situated. Like that was really exhausting by the end of the week. But
All the communication from the schools too. I bet it was driving you crazy.
yeah. But this year I decided, I was like, I'm going to be very intentional of like setting a schedule of like how I check things, like how I check my email accounts, how I check the school accounts. So I don't feel like it's like constant all the time. And I have lots of accounts through our record label too at Rising Star called Hall Pass Entertainment. So like on Tuesdays, I'm going to make sure I go through, and I have made a list of all the things I'm going to go through and check. And now some of the school things as they come in, I do read them right away. But just having that list of like writing it down and looking at it just gave me so much more peace than like trying to like keep it all in my head. I was like, okay, I can just see it. These are the things I've got to check and then move on, and then it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
My mom has done that for decades. Like she writes herself a to-do list every single night. So that's just something like we became like habits of doing. So every time I get to work, I will sit down and I'm like, because then it all crashes into me. Like, what do I have to do today? So I'll write it all out. And there's something just so satisfying of just highlighting, and checking something off. So now Charlie is now doing it. Her teacher, thankfully, is very pro agenda. So they're writing everything down in their agenda. So I've started making her write down all of her extracurriculars in her agenda and everything as well. I'm like, and then when you're done, you just like cross it off, and it's so satisfying. She's like, Mom, it's not that satisfying. And then I gave her glitter highlighters, and then she was like,
oh, nice.
It's really satisfying.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess like in the past, I've always been pretty good about writing lists like that, but not for internet things for some reason. I never wrote down like internet based stuff. And I just always had this like icky feeling like, oh, there's something I'm missing. I'm missing something. I've got to go check my email again. I've got to check it again. But now I'm like, I checked it. You know, and if something comes in, like it can wait till tomorrow. It's going to be okay.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's really smart. What about you? How are you settling in?
We settled in pretty well. Theater doesn't start until next week. And that is when kind of our whole lives get back to the really strict routine. And that is where we don't alter our routine at all. We very much stick to a schedule. She had a great first week. She had a great first day. Last night we kind of got into it a little bit because Charlie has a tendency to think one way and doesn't see that there are alternate ways of doing something. And if she thinks she's right about something, then there's no convincing her otherwise. So she was doing a math problem, and I tried not to help her with math because I know they teach it differently than how even I taught it 10 years ago. So I tried not to help her, but she was really struggling. And so she just was doing it wrong, and it was a subtraction problem. So I was like, okay, you know what? Second grade teacher Kaylee is going to have to come out here. So sorry, redo it however you're going to do it. But I use words like, I use those really taboo words now, like borrow and take away. You're not supposed to use those anymore. I was like filth coming out of my mouth last night. I can't hear those words. But I could see it click and make sense in her head when I'm like, as I was explaining it to her. So we managed to get past that hurdle. But it is getting to the point where I'm already starting to see her getting a little overstimulated by trying to do too much too fast. So we have made the decision that she is no longer going to have her tablet during the week at all. Zero tablet whatsoever. She will have her phone when she's at her extracurriculars, because God forbid something was to happen, then she needs to be able to get in touch with me. She has it at school in her backpack. And she can watch TV at night. We usually sit down and have dinner in front of the TV and watch a show as a family. Yeah. So she can watch TV that way. Otherwise, she needs to be outside doing something. Dad got an exercise bike, so she was doing that last night. So that was great. You can do a puzzle, you can journal, you can dance. Like I don't care. She was getting so sucked into this YouTube life, and it was getting really too much. And it was getting very
We don't allow any YouTube at all.
Yeah, me neither.
She'll ask for like one-off videos every once in a while that will approve or not approve.
Yeah.
Because she did when she was younger. She got super into it. And we were like, no.
She has YouTube Kids. And so like I've watched what she's watching, and there's nothing like bad bad, but it's just annoying.
Absolutely.
And it's the same
There's
reason
still
why
bad behavior.
Yeah, it's the same reason why my parents didn't allow us to watch certain shows when we were growing up. The same reason why I didn't let Charlie watch certain shows growing up.
Most of the live action Disney
It's
shows,
so
it's
rude.
so bad. They are so. It's like that sounds. Anytime she watches one, she'll try like a one-liner here or there.
Right.
And we're like, that's not funny.
No,
That's really mean.
we banned a couple of shows from the house. My dad banned even more because of how dads are portrayed
Yeah, it's terrible.
in a lot of these shows, and he's like, that is not how I want her to
This
think.
stupid
that-
dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like, she doesn't have one. She has me.
Yeah.
So I don't want her to think like that is what is acceptable and everything like this. So like, I had a list and then he added to my list. So there were very few things. My Little Ponies was really the only.
Yeah. I mean, but
Foolproof.
honestly, the live action Disney shows, it's okay
They're
if
just silly.
she doesn't she doesn't get in on those. So, what are you sorry not sorry about this year, Kaylee?
I am sorry, not sorry that I'm using old school teaching techniques to teach my kid how to do certain things. I will say dad is still not allowed to help with math at all.
Yeah.
She was doing a math problem in the car on the way up to see Courtney on Friday. And I could see his jaw clenching. Like I could physically see him he was so uncomfortable and so just wanting to like shout the answer because she was doing a long division problem. And dad learned mental math, so he can do all of that in his head. And so she said the answer like 30 minutes later, and he was like, "Yeah, that's right." Like trying to be encouraging to her, but then looked at me. He was like, "I got 3 minutes." I'm like, "Oh, shut up."
Gold star for you. Dan.
Good job. Do you want a cookie? My goodness. So I told him, I was like, you're not allowed to help her with math.
Okay.
He's banned.
That's a good one. What about you, Ashley? Do you have a sorry not sorry?
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry for encouraging my kids to eat the school lunch
There we go.
and the school breakfast. I mean, like, I really love the school breakfast at Burgess. Like, I would eat breakfast there as a teacher. It's good food. They haven't tried the breakfast yet. I keep
Okay.
encouraging them.
Okay.
But yeah,
That's a good one.
yeah, I don't love packing lunches. My mom made me start packing my lunch in the 3rd grade. And now as a mom, I'm like, I should have been doing that way earlier.
Right.
Charlie
Right.
started packing hers.
Yeah.
But she's only allowed to take it twice a week because I'm like, no.
Well, it's hard to like really have like healthy stuff that you can get quickly for lunch. So it seems like whatever we're going to pack for lunch, it's probably going to be less healthy than the school lunch.
Charlie's been taking leftovers. Mom found her a thermos.
Oh, okay.
She took eggplant parmesan yesterday. Tomorrow she's taking curry.
Oh, nice.
It's exposing the kids to her in her class to other cultures as well. So
Nice.
that's,
Well,
traveler that she is.
Liv is taking her lunch, but it's like the lunches that she would usually have if she was at home. Anyway.
Yeah, like Addie for lunch every day packs Special K cereal and sometimes crackers and cheese.
That does not.
She's so weird. I love it.
That's it. I'm always like, do you want to put, I don't know, some lunch meat? No,
Some
no.
Nope. That's funny.
Capri Sun? No. Oreo?
I do think that's why I'm obsessed with charcuterie boards as an adult, is because I took Lunchables to kit.
Oh, there you go.
All the time growing up.
Right.
That's basically what a charcuterie
It's like
board
charcuterie
is.
1.0.
so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a grown-up version of a Lunchable.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that. So I would say I'm sorry, not sorry for being glad I don't have to do so much work for my kids' school anymore.
Yeah.
That the school does it.
Yeah.
The school does it
Right.
for her.
There are
Like, of
people
course,
being paid.
checking on homework. Like, do you need help? Like, trying to look at grades.
There's a whole building of people being paid to do that.
That are professionals.
Yeah. That went to school for it.
Right?
But I haven't
I don't
said
know
yet,
anything.
kudos to you and Brad for doing such a great job with Liv and her education. Like,
thank
she's
you.
so ready. Like, yeah.
Thank
Wonderful
you very
job.
much. Thank you. I'm also one other thing. I'm sorry, not sorry for having like being a complete blubbering mess. When I got a call from her homeroom teacher last week saying like, I know you were concerned about this, but she's done such a great job. She's so actively engaged. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, it's
Girl,
okay.
I was a
This wasn't the worst decision we've ever made.
Girl, I'm gonna have this and meet the teacher. you're okay. I was crying in the school. Like all the teachers, Charlie's been there for 6 years, so all the staff knows her, and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it's your last year. We're gonna miss you so much." This is our last elementary.
Yeah, that is hard.
So you've got 3 more to do.
Yeah, I cried though. So I cried last week only when I dropped off Addison. I dropped her off, and the second I pulled away, and it's like, yeah.
By the time Lillian gets to 6th grade, you're gonna be like, "Bye," and we're done.
Right. Yeah, you'll be in 3 schools at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, let's not think about it.
Sorry. You've got time. Time before you get there.
I guess at some point, yeah, we'll be at 4 different schools because it'll be like Whitewater High School, Whitewater Middle, Sarah Harp, and Rising Star.
Oh yeah. 'Cause you-
At some point,
My gosh, that's right.
that'll be fun.
Addie will be.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
And Addie will be in chicken farmer school. So 5 schools.
Yeah, and then someday, yeah, she'll probably be in college, and then
Yeah.
those other 4 schools. Yeah, that'll be a lot.
So crazy. 1 school all the way for the rest of Charlie's. I'm not going back to school.
But luckily, in high school, like they start doing their own.
See, I don't think Addie could be a chicken farmer. She'll figure out how to use chickens to like create power or something.
Oh yes,
Because she can't like farm the chickens. She'd never be able to.
For eggs.
Yeah, I don't know. You think?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think she'll have like a small flock for like a hobby. I don't know if she'll be like a chicken farmer.
Right.
But I do like the idea
Eat
of like,
chickens. Does she eat eggs?
yes.
Okay.
And sometimes she'll eat chicken nuggets from
Oh, she
Chick-fil-A.
will.
Sometimes.
Those aren't real. So that's fine.
They don't look like chickens.
Those are Jesus's nuggets.
I mean, they just taste so
So
good.
they're acceptable.
Right.
Jesus's chicken.
Holy chicken.
It's holy chicken. It is. Doesn't count. It's totally fine. What I tell myself every time I get Chick-fil-A, I'm like, these are God's calories.
God's calories. It's like a fat blocker, but God.
Exactly. God wants me to eat the spicy chicken sandwich and large Coke.
Oh my gosh. On this most random note ever, did you guys know Coca-Cola has put out this product called Coca-Cola Plus, which has a fat blocker in it
That's hilarious.
and like 24 grams of fiber?
That's hilarious.
That's so weird.
It's so weird. I watched a TikTok video
I know
last
about
night.
this.
A guy tried it and was like, it tastes like Coke to me. And he was like, and it's a success.
oh, wow.
So
Fascinating.
we're not sponsored, but
But Coke is in my life too. This is
Start
amazing. I
talking
want
fat.
to add it to my regimen immediately.
so random. Okay. On that note,
Yeah.
do we want to pray ourselves out?
Sounds good.
Father, thank you for bringing us together today. Lord, thank you for your blessings. Thank you for the creation of the beautiful children that we all get to be mothers of and to try to help shepherd out into this world. Please help us to make the right decisions for them and to be the mothers that you want us to be to those children. We pray these things in your holy name, Father. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Messy Christian Mamas. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram. Until next time, embrace the mess, share the love, and shine your light bright, my friends.